Okay, current situation. I was able to get this room. It has 2 bathrooms, natural light, it has patio access. It's amazing, but I have to move everything out today. So I'm a little overwhelmed. Wasn't sure I was gonna vlog today, but I figured massive classroom makeover, right? So this is what I'm dealing with right now. Yeah, I'm trying my best to move things out that this teacher had in here and move things in where I want it to be. So just slowly, like I just put all these books down here because I kind of started moving everything in and it was getting too crowded and claustrophobic. So I'm just trying to figure out where I want everything and organize as I move things in. So I have this nice little cart here. I got to get all these desks out because I have a flexible seating classroom, so that's going to take forever. I might wait until my coworker gets here later on to help me with that because, take 30 desks out of this classroom by myself. I'm excited, but I'm overwhelmed. So I'm just going to kind of set the camera up and speed roll this, and we'll see what I get done this morning. It's about 10 after 17, so I've been here about an hour. Kind of making progress. So he's got a ton of games that were just either I already have or I just don't need, or that are too old. So I'm gonna go ahead and give that to the brand new teacher that's moving into my old room, and she'll be in my old room tomorrow. She said she's gonna start moving things in tomorrow. So at least I've got like a day and a half to kind of get everything how I want it to be. Okay, let's get going. Done though. Yay! Empty room. Okay. Guys, I'm looking great today. I was slowly very organized, like moving things in and out of my room. And then our lovely custodians came in and said, "We're here to help you right now. What do you need?" So I'm very happy for their help because I now have everything in my room, which is great, but now it's just like this mess. But it's kind of an organized mess, and it's mainly just books and stuff. So I'm just trying to figure out where I want all of my big items and just try and put this room together. But I have all week too, so I don't want to feel like I have to do everything today. Go and get some lunch, and I might come back in here and work. It's really not as bad as I think, just because I do have everything organized. But I do still have stuff in those cabinets. I forgot about the cabinets. I have stuff in my cabinets. So my cabinets that I had in my room, I need to move all of the stuff in here. I have a lot of paint and stuff, so I wanted to make sure to get that all organized when I move it in here. So I got all my flexible seating and stuff. I'm really tired. and it's about 1 o'clock, so I've been working nonstop for like hours. It's okay. It's happening. Food time. I'm hungry. And then my coworker showed up. So she's already, oh, I left my sunroof open. Well, good thing it didn't rain. She's already helping me so much with a fresh brain, telling me where to move stuff, and she set up my classroom area, and it looks so cute. All right, refuel. Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday, July 24th, I believe, and there are geese sitting in my driveway. So this morning I am working on day 2 of moving into my new classroom, and I got so much done yesterday, guys, and I ended up not vlogging like all of it. One, because I didn't want to talk too much. I just wanted to like get it done because the brand new teacher wants to be in the room now or tonight. So that really gave me only 2 days to move. And that's a lot. That's a lot. But I got so much done yesterday with the help of my coworker, and I also had the custodians came by and they moved so much stuff for me, and I'm just so grateful. So I was able to move all of the furniture. Everything is out of my cabinets, which I was really worried about my cabinets, to be honest with you. I showed you guys my the clean cabinets last year that I really worked hard and tried to figure out a good system for, and I loved it. But my craft cabinets were kind of like my this year goal, and they really, they were kind of a mess. So they weren't bad, they were still in containers, but they were just kind of thrown in there. So I was able to kind of put everything on a cart and then throw away what I didn't need. If I had a lot of something and I realized, oh my gosh, I've had like 5 bags of cotton balls for 3 years. So I gave the first year teacher some of that stuff. So I just kind of split everything, left some in there for her, and then moved things into my own craft closet. And I'll show you guys, it's so organized and beautiful. And this move has forced me to organize, and I'm so excited to get those little areas that have been unorganized for a while. So I'm really excited. There's a lot of great organizational nooks and crannies in my new room. So my room just already feels super organized cabinet-wise. Cabinet-wise. And I'm feeling really excited about everything. So I was starting to get really worn down yesterday. I worked 9 to 5 yesterday, guys. Like I was there all day long. I bought breakfast on the way. I got that Dunkin' Donuts sandwich. I don't think I showed you guys that because I was in such a hurry to get in there. And I went and got food for lunch. Like I was there all day long. So I don't know that that's going to happen today. It might, I don't know. I'm just going to see what my momentum is. I don't have any plans, so I'm totally happy. Like I'm really motivated now to get in and make my room and not the teacher before it. There's a lot of, decorations and stuff that I wanted to pull down and get mine up. So that's kind of what I wanted to do today, is I wanted to, even though my room is a mess, it's kind of an organized mess. There's just tables everywhere, and my book boxes and all that stuff is just kind of everywhere, so I just need to find it a home. I really wanted to start getting bulletin board stuff up because that was something that would like make me happy, I know a lot of people would be like, get your room already done before you get your bulletin board, but for me it's the opposite. Like, to keep my momentum going, I want to do something that I really enjoy and I like, so I'm probably going to get some bulletin boards hung up today, and which reminds me I need to take some stuff to school. So I got a package from Amazon. It's been sitting here forever. Let me grab it. So it's a big old package. So this package was actually for my old classroom. So I think I might have to send some of this stuff back because I don't know that I'm doing the same stuff. Like I had, if you've seen in my room, I have, this is hard to open with one hand. If you've seen in my old classroom, I had a lot of black stuff because I just loved the, I just love the color black. It's just so versatile. You can, decorate it with anything. So I love, So I bought some stuff too. I'm not making any sense now. I had tablecloths, and that is what I used for border. And it works out really, really, really good. It looks really good on the border, and it doesn't fade, obviously, like paper, but now they have the fadeless paper, and they now have even better than paper, which is kind of cool. My friend got it, and she thinks it looks really, really good on her wall, and I'm not sure that I'm going to spend $15. I have 4 bulletin boards. That's a lot of money for bulletin boards. But if I buy it and I never have to use it again, but then again, I'm like, well, what if I want to change my theme? I don't know. I'm going back and forth. That's why I always liked getting black, because I could change my theme, and a lot of stuff looks good with black, like farmhouse decor, industrial chic, which is what I'm doing. Neon, you know, if I ever want to change anything, black normally goes with it. So that's why I've been getting black, but I don't know, maybe I should just step out of my comfort zone. So I got a brand new, smack myself in the face. I got a brand new tablecloth. So again, I really don't know. I'm gonna go to the teacher store, and if I can find a better than paper or a fadeless that I really, really like, and it's not black, and I'm just wanting to, you know, jump into it. All of my furniture and everything is black, so I don't know. I'm just gonna have to make some decisions today. Hopefully get that brand new teacher into my old classroom. So, and I'll show you guys what my old classroom looks like. I cleaned house, and I also moved, I'm rambling this morning. I'm really sorry, guys. I woke up with a lot of energy, apparently. And she's not going to do flexible seating right off the bat. She would like to, but she's a first-year teacher, and I totally don't blame her jumping into something brand new when you're already in something brand new. So she decided to get the desk. So she has all the desks moved into her classroom. So that's basically what's different about my room, is that it's empty with desks, which I haven't seen it like that in a really, really long time. So I grabbed my coupon. It's a $10 off $50 or more, or $20 off $100. That's not bad, but I don't know. I thought I'd go in there and check it out. Guys, I spent like $75, but I got $10 off of that. I've never in my life splurged that much at the teacher store. It's always like supplemental stuff, and then I just print everything out and save some money. Things on TPT. I've never done that before, but I felt like this was the year to do it. I got a new classroom, and I don't really have a whole lot of time to be printing and making new stuff, so yep. Bye, classroom. I'm officially out. Everything that is in here is going to be the new teachers. So crazy. This is my first classroom. It's kind of sad, but I'm excited for my new adventure. Now it's time to do something fun, so I'm going to be putting up a bulletin board. Okay, I've got a bulletin board up. I'll show you guys in a little bit, but I had to do something fun to get me back into the swing of doing this. So to go with my bulletin board, I am going to put these little lights on my little clips, and that's what will hold the students' work. So now I'm going to do the same thing on this wall, too. Update. I've got both bulletin boards done in the room, and then I made my own little makeshift board. There wasn't an actual bulletin board there, so I made my own for calendar area. I've thrown some random stuff over here just to get it off of these tables, but this will be clear. But over here I've separated all of the boxes and the mailboxes. I've put the book box numbers with the mailboxes, and I've just kind of separated those everywhere around the room. Like there's some back there, there's some on that back ledge, and that's kind of a good tip. If you have mailboxes, oh my hair is definitely working in classroom hair. Separating the mailboxes around the room helps with morning and end of the day dismissal. It's not as crazy because all of the kids are in separate areas of the room and they're not all over in one corner. So you can let them all go at the same time. And yeah, it's just what works out for us. It's great, and especially in guided reading and stuff when they're getting all their book boxes. If they're all in separate corners of the room, it's a little bit easier. So this is my little reading nook. I'm going to try and cover this up. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I really don't know. I might cover this whole wall. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But this is my little reading nook. These chairs aren't going to be there. I had a few little first graders helping me. So, but I got my books all set up. Then here's my rolling cart with my Word workstations and my big books. And then I have all of my guided reading colors because my guided reading table, I think, is going to be right here in front of it. And I've got my teacher area all set up here, even though it's still kind of a mess. So it's coming along. It's much better, but I'm really tired, so I think I'm going to go home. I've done a lot today. Yeah, I've done a lot organizing and stuff. So it's kind of cool because I have these little things in my cabinets. Oh, that's kind of annoying. I have these little things. So I think what I'm going to do is, do you remember when last year I have books on top of them right now, but I put all of my phonics in little folders and put them in here, hanging file folders, and put them in here to separate them out, which I totally love. Well, now I have a really nice way to organize all of that. So these are really old, but they're perfect. They just pull out like this. So I'm just going to label what it is, like long vowels or short vowels or blah, 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 diphthongs and stuff like that, and then I'll sort them through there. So then that will be gone. I'm not quite sure where I'm putting my student files yet, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with everything. It's looking good. I'm just tired. Right now it's really just me moving things around and organizing things, and I don't know that you guys are interested in that. But I will show you how I move my room around for flexible seating and how I decide where I'm putting things. And I have no idea where I'm putting my couch. I have not decided where to put my couch yet. I kind of wanted to put it in the classroom library, but I guess I still could. I don't know. It's going to be my reading focus wall. So if you guys remember my last room, I had kind of headers up of what we were working on, and then I had anchor charts to go right with it. And so, yeah, I think I'm going to do that again this year because I like it. It's a good visual for the kids. And honestly, it's a good visual for me on things that I know that I have to get, what skills we're currently working on. So that will go up there. And then over here on the wall, I'm going to hang my little string and hang reading anchor charts, like older anchor charts, over on the wall so they can see that. I don't get rid of my anchor charts week after week. I save them and hang on to them in case I need to revisit them. So hanging them up right here. And I really like hanging it up right there because the kids can see what like skills we're working on as they're reading. Sorry, I thought I heard somebody. My door is wide open. I don't think anybody's here though. And then back there is going to be my math focus wall, which is really big for a math focus wall. So I didn't have that much room last year, so I'm pretty excited about it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, July 25th. And I woke up this morning with a full-blown hankering for apple cinnamon muffins. I can't put this on with one hand. So I've looked up a recipe and I am going to make some this morning for breakfast. I'm looking a little rough this morning, guys. I really apologize. This is my third bun this week. Yeah, I think so. Oh well. You know, there's really no other hairstyle for working in your classroom. You know? I've been starving in my classroom and, you know, forget to eat lunch and stuff like that. Or I have to go out and buy lunch. So I'm making some muffins to bring with me today so I can just have something to munch on. So yeah, I'll let you know how they turn out. I made some muffins. I made some blueberry muffins from scratch last week or the week before. I can't remember. And they turned out so good, and they were so easy to just like grab and go, and they were awesome. And I used whole wheat flour, so they were a little bit better. And yeah, so that's I'm gonna attempt. We have some apples in there, so I might attempt some apple cinnamon muffins, and that's kind of, you know, getting me excited about fall. Does anybody else use every dish in the house when they cook? I'm really bad about it. I'm really bad about using every dish in the house. So I'm gonna do these dishes. Muffins are in. These muffins were a little different. And the blog said that the batter would be super thick, but I thought it would still be batter. It was like dough, so we'll see how they turn out. I don't know. They had 21 ratings on it and like 5 stars, so we'll see. All right, finished product. They look yummy. They smell yummy. All right, moment of truth. Wonder if it's too hot to eat. Looks so good. They're really good. Recommend. All right, got my haul filmed. Muffins put away. You're so needy. Why are we near the trash can? Okay, I think I've got all the tables where I want them to go, and I think I'm actually going to get rid of this one or give it to the new teacher across the hall. So here's my teacher table. Everything's still kind of crazy right now, but at least I have my furniture moved. I got this little table from the room, so it's kind of cool. It's like a cute little horseshoe table. So even if I had 2 people in the room, we could run 3 teacher tables, which is super cool. Or the kids can just run it and, you know, feel cool. Kids can run teacher tables too. This couch is going to go there, I believe. Here's my cool table that I got from the library. I'm actually going to be replacing this with a brand new horseshoe table. It's actually better than this. So this one's going to go over there, and then my new one's going to be here. So that's so when I have teachers coming into the classroom to help me run teacher tables in small group and guided reading, I'm going to be able to have 2 at the same time. So that is what that is. This is my little low table with the wobble seats. I have this cute little nook over here where 2 kiddos can sit here. I imagine there's going to be some kids reading here. I would totally read here if I were a first grader. It's such a cool window. And yeah, that's kind of where I have everything right now. So I still don't have my seats all put up, but that's okay. So I am going to put these guys. These are all not put together. And I don't even know that all of them are in there, but I'm going to, for guided reading, we have smaller magnetic boards already up in the front office. I just need to go get mine, but I have these cookie sheets already, so I thought it would be fun as a word work, or I can go ahead and give it to my second teacher table. So if they want to make words as a teacher table, which is most likely what's going to happen now that I'm talking about it. So I'm going to go ahead and put those together. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to write the letters on here with permanent marker and put the letters on there and see. So I'm going to do one at a time because yeah, I don't think we can get 3. I have 3 of them here, so I don't think we can get 3 out of these, unfortunately, with what we have, but we'll see. Okay, all of my TPT products that I've bought and made that has to do with all of these first grade sounds are in these containers, and they're so nice. Like, these containers are so big. I've never had this good of a spot to keep all of this stuff, and it's all just separated, and it looks great. Pretty excited about it. So this is my classroom. I hope you guys enjoyed this little tour. I figured I could just very quickly run through things, but I've got to get home because 1, I am tired, and 2, it's almost 5 o'clock. So this is obviously my teaching area, so I use a lot of the anchor charts. I make everything. Normally I make it ahead of time. Sometimes I don't get to it, but that's okay. But this is where they sit on the rug, and then I teach from here, and then I put the anchor charts in their designated areas. So this one is the math anchor charts, and these back here are just like normal, regular, I don't know, sometimes I put like things that we need to work on behaviorally. Sometimes I'll put science up there. Right now it's how to log into our Chromebook. So those are up there right now. And then over here in the corner, which I'm not going to show you because it is, it has like our students' names and stuff all over it, but they are like back here, is our consequences, and they write on there like what commitments they're going to make this year. And this year I decided, instead of like printing off some super cute daily 5 thing, I decided to make the eye charts with them, and it's working out really well. This is my groups, my like leveled groups, or not leveled groups, they're just colored groups. So anytime that I need them, sorry, light, anytime that I need like, I don't know, different groups to do whatever, then that is what they're doing. But that's not their reading level or anything. So right now, the only thing we're using it for is changing books at the end of the day. So like red group goes on Monday, orange group goes on Tuesday, that type of thing. This is where they turn in their work. I have a little tub down here, which is a hot mess, but it is for one of my little boys in here. They love the presidents and like history, and important people in history like Martin Luther King Jr. And when he finally finishes his work, which takes forever, that's his reward, is to get in there in my president's book. So it's a mess because he's a mess, but you know, out of sight, out of mind. And it works. Like, they love it. So this is my desk area, which is not particularly clean right now, but it's not too bad. And I got these mystery flowers the other day on Friday, and it was so sweet. So I have my teacher toolbox, which I have shown you guys before. And then I have my little dot cam, my phone. I usually stack the teacher manuals just in case that I have a sub. I actually don't use my teacher manuals very much. I may use math every now and then, but I really don't use it very often. And then I also have a PBIS binder laying right there. And then things that I lay here are things that I have to get done, like at the end of the day type of thing. I do have an outside patio, which is fun. So in here we have, we have flexible seating. So we keep our interactive notebooks in here, and then they keep their items in here. So based off numbers. So like right now they have their art boxes, and they have a lot of their like consumables in there. This is where I keep our guided reading materials right now. And then word work will be right here, but we haven't really dove into like word work choices yet, so those are kind of off limits. Here are my big books. This is kind of our reading nook. So this is where I put our reading anchor charts. So right now we're working on our retail hand and key details, and then this one over here is visualize. And then here's our classroom library. So in the past, I've had actually 3 of these, and I realized it was too much for the kids. So I condensed it down to 1, and then took a bunch of the other books and put them in my cabinet, and I'll get those books out. I think you guys saw my leveled books over there, or my seasonal books. That's what I call them, my seasonal books over there. They're actually about ready to change for fall, which is exciting. Okay, so this is our reading nook, and I have our iPick. I taught them how to pick just right books, but I normally tell them what levels they are anyway, so they just go ahead and choose those levels. And we do our phonics rules, or we do like a structural analysis rule. So I taught this rule, the SAMI rule. I don't know if you guys have learned that, but we teach the SAMI rule, so I put that back there. I have seasonal words that go here, and then sight words. Right now we're just doing kindergarten review, so I literally just write it on a sight or a Post-it note and throw it up there. But I have cute little sight words cards that I bought from TPT. And then up here are just like some teaching materials that I just kind of threw up there, to be honest with you. I have a table here. This is where I keep all of my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday stuff. The book box is here. They get all excited about that. So if you notice, all of my mailboxes and my book boxes are scattered around the room, and it makes for such an easier transition time. So they're not all going to one spot. So I have some over here, and their book box is right next to their mailbox. And then I had some on that back counter, and then I have some back there. And it works out like a charm. Like, the end of the day is so much better, so much nicer. It's not everybody crowding in one spot and crazy and insane. It's fantastic. I highly recommend you space out your mailboxes and book boxes. More stuff. And then I actually have 2 bathrooms in here, which is really, really nice. I'm the only one in the school that has that, so and then we do have an outside sink, which is great. These are water bottle stations, so I want to get labels for them, but instead of keeping my water bottles at their seats, we encourage drinking water like a lot, especially since I have 2 bathrooms. Like, we encourage drinking water a lot to keep you hydrated and to keep your brain ready and, you know, alert. So last year I kept them on the tables, and there was just way too many water spills, and it was just creating a headache. So my coworker had a brilliant idea to make water stations, or I think she calls hers water garages. So I have a few that left theirs, but that's okay. They have to take them home every day to get them cleaned. You try. And then I want to get cute little labels that I just haven't gotten yet, but those are where they keep their water bottles. And then I have a cute little plant there. And then I have my little board here, which I haven't decided if I'm going to change like throughout the year. I probably will, but I need to find where the letters are. I can't remember where the letters are. And then I have my welcome sign. And then this is where I keep all of my supplies, so like paper and dry erase markers, Post-it glue, all of that stuff. That's where the pencils are. Like I said, seasonal books. And this is our calendar area. This is where we do listen to reading. There's only one spot in the classroom that I ask them to sit for listen to reading. Anywhere else, like they could do Read to Self anywhere. They could do Chromebooks anywhere even. And we use Chromebooks for listen to reading, but the CD player obviously stays there. So that's our listen to reading spot. Classroom jobs. We have a screen there. And that's pretty much it. So flexible seating wise, we have a couch, which actually they don't totally love this year. Like, they love it, but it used to be like a big novelty, and it's just not anymore. These little chairs are a novelty. I'm actually not sure where we got these chairs. My principal got them. They're fantastic, but they love those. I have another safe spot in the room. I think I showed you. You probably seen in the walkthrough. I have a safe spot, and then I have another one in here that's kind of under like this little nook area, and that's the favorite. They love getting under there and just like hiding away for a second. But I have that, and then I have this low table. That table up at the front has a ball. I had 2 other balls, but they got popped, so maybe this class will be wonderful. I really want to do another donor's choose and get a few other fun seats and wobble seats, because wobble seats are like a game changer in 1st grade. So, anyways, yoga pillows, yoga ball. This is my wobble seat table. So these are just regular wobble chairs. And then this is my secondary teacher table. So I have an aide that comes in, and she also does a guided reading table. So I have 2 teacher tables. This one is mine back here. It's more of a deep horseshoe, and this one is for her. And then back here is where they keep their coats and backpacks and stuff. So down in here are just like regular, I don't know, like just I keep that I don't get out all the time, like binders and stuff like that. And then I have like this little tiny table right here with 2 people. And yeah, I think that's about it. I have this table right here, which is a long table, and they use just the regular like blow up cushy wobble seat type things. And then I've already shown you my reading nook, so that's about it. That's about it for the classroom tour. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm so sorry that it took forever and a day, but this year has been an interesting start to my year. So yeah, thank you so much for being patient. Thumbs up if you enjoyed my room. I know it's not perfect, but it works for us. It works for us. We do a lot of anchor charts in here, so it, you know, I don't have a lot of the super cute classrooms that you see on Pinterest, but like I said, it works for us, and we believe in making anchor charts with the kids that they'll refer to them more and they'll remember it more, and I started that a few years ago and totally believe in it. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I post weekly vlogs and I take you inside my classroom and totally expose myself on the teaching side. I like show you what I teach, and yeah, throw myself out there a little bit. So if you're interested in watching somebody teach, or doing a lot of guided reading stuff, or you want tips and tricks, or you just want to be a part of this teaching community, because we get a lot of extra help in the comments and stuff too, where people are commenting on what they do in the classrooms, and it's great. It's like this, it's like a PD every single week. I learn so much from you guys, and I hope you're learning something from me. That's the whole reason I have this channel. Okay, I will see you guys in the next one.